We picked a couple of our favorites we wanted to share with you, and without a doubt, the omega-3 is a runaway hit. This is one of those products when you hear that people love a fish oil product, because normally when you think of a fish oil product, you think of a lot of negatives, like it might taste fishy, it might repeat on you. The minute you try this, you take this for the first time, you will be hooked for life on Andrew Lessman's omega-3. This is, again, a birthday special, last chance to get it at the birthday special, so I'm gonna give you a little peek real quick so you can see a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360 cap supply. Here is where the pricing will be going. Here is what we get to do today. Wow, you get $50 off the 360. I don't know that we have a lot of these, so I'm gonna double check to see what we have left in the largest.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so, but there is what we have in terms of your savings and the fact you get the extra flex pays. But this is a really, really exciting product because first of all, you know, over the years, Andrew, you love to educate. You know, Andrew, this is like the greatest health classroom in the world. When Andrew's here, you get to learn so much about health, about the benefit of taking these different ingredients. But years ago when we talked about omega-3, we focused a lot on heart health. But over the years, more and more research has come out and you share more and more exciting information about the importance of taking this ingredient. And if you're going to take omega-3 right here in this beautiful little golden capsule, this is the omega-3 you want to be taking because this is the one that truly delivers everything you need in terms of a high quality omega-3 product. Tell us a little bit about this because yours really is, you know, this is the maximum and it really is different from anything else that you're gonna find out there as well.
I could spend 2 hours talking about very straightforward differences between this and any other omega-3 product on the market. The reason why these are the perfect two products is because multivitamins, obviously, that's the foundation of our nutrition. But the omega-3, like a vitamin or a mineral, there's something our body can't make. So they're just as essential as a vitamin or mineral. And unfortunately, even worse than vitamins and minerals in our diet, as Americans, we don't eat a diet rich in omega-3s. And as you were saying, beyond the heart benefits, that 65% of the dry weight of our brain, the weight of our brain is the principal fatty acid in my product. Not in the typical omega-3, but in my product. And again, the retina of your eye. The retina of your eye is comprised basically of fatty acids and lutein and zeaxanthin. The fatty acid, again, the fatty acid that we focus on in our product, but others make it the secondary omega-3. Plus, ours are the natural form. The typical omega-3 product is not in its natural form. It's not well absorbed. And we go down the list. Most importantly, again, with our omega-3, absolutely zero risk of stomach upset or repeating. And you don't have to believe me. You could read a couple of thousand reviews that attest to that fact. So it is without question the finest omega-3 product in the world, not just in terms of quality of ingredients, but in terms of it being an absolutely, completely problem-free experience.
That's it. I mean, completely free of mercury, free of contaminants, all the things you might worry about. You don't have to even think about that. Andrew is absolutely sure that every time you take one of his products, you are getting only the best ingredients and everything is purely healthful for you. So if you are not yet taking this, you must try it. This is a notice the difference, feel the difference product when you take it. And if you have a minute to go to hsn.com and read thousands of wonderful reviews on this product, if you have a minute, go to hsn.com and read some of those reviews. Hear what people have to say about these products because it's exciting to know that you really can do something great for your health every single day. No matter what else happens in that day, when you take an omega-3 product like that, the heart health, your brain health, the health for your eyes, what it does for your skin, what it does for your hair, this is a beauty product as well as a health product. And I think that's one of the other things people notice when they take this product. They notice that they look better and feel so much better by taking it. It's beautiful too. That's the natural color. You use no artificial anything. And that's the beautiful, that gorgeous golden color. That's the color of your omega-3. Pretty.
And it's often the one problem with omega-3s, and it's something that we struggle to overcome, is the fact that people are so disillusioned because typical omega-3 products are just nasty, nasty products.
Yeah.
They're not designed to be enjoyable to use. I'm not even sure they're designed to work at all. All they do is they're huge. They're twice the size almost of my capsules. They cause stomach upset, fishy aftertaste. So the biggest problem I have to overcome, even with friends and family, is to convince them that mine will be a different experience. that, again, 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. But our products, including our omega-3, have the lowest return rate of any products at HSN because they truly perform as we say. And it's an omega-3 product that we literally receive love letters about this product. It's that inspiringly different. It's just different.
It is. You're so right. I want to show you the choices one more time. This is your last chance to see this and to take advantage of the birthday pricing. The large one is the most popular by far. You get 360 capsules, $50 off if you place your order now while we still have a few of these left. So you can see $50 off. You're getting a 360. That's a year's supply if you take one a day for only $99.90, which is really just the most remarkable thing when you look at the benefits, the quality, and as Andrew was pointing out, and as you said, we could talk about this for hours. There's so much to talk about when it comes to omega-3. But the bottom line is this: when you buy omega-3 products in the market, fish oil products, they are all over the map. They are all over the board. And when you talk about fish oil versus omega-3, what Andrew's product is providing you is exactly what you're supposed to be taking if you're going to take an omega-3 product. And unfortunately, that's what I think happens, Andrew. You know, you read in the health magazines, we read in our beauty magazines, you watch on the talk shows that talk about health, and everybody's talking about omega-3 today and the importance of taking it and how Americans don't get enough omega-3s in their diet, and then they go to their grocery store somewhere and they buy it, but they're not taking the right product and they're not able to really get the benefits or the maximum benefits that you get by taking the proper omega-3, and that's exactly what's in that jar.
And where you really see that is when folks are recommended by, say, their cardiologist to take omega-3s, whether it's for heart health or eye health or in terms of their triglyceride levels. When they, and you can read this in reviews, when they get the thumbs up, when the doctor reads the fine print on our label and says, this is exactly what you need to be taking. And the reason why, I always say this, the research is why these products exist. And it just surprises me that the products on the market violate the research. We follow the research. That's our blueprint. And that's why we make products that work, because the clinical science that supports the benefit, that's the blueprint we follow to make the product.
So do you want me to try to be you and read a review?
Sure.
You can't see the TV. I'd have you do it, but you don't have a TV in front of you, I don't think, if you're at the gym. But I would love to read just a couple of these real quick for everybody, because there are thousands of wonderful reviews. But listen, no fish taste whatsoever. We have all read how important omega-3 is to our diets. I, like many others, have tried capsules, but stopped very soon after the fish taste was horrible. Like Andrew Lessman's other vitamins and health products, this formula is remarkable. It has that orange flavor, and that is all I have ever tasted. It's fresh and feels good, knowing how healthy it is for my body. Thanks, Andrew. That's Kim Ann in New Jersey. Doctor approved. My doctor told me I needed to take omega-3 supplements for my cholesterol. I actually bought her the bottle of Andrew's capsules and brought her the bottle, and she reviewed the ingredients and the amounts of each. She said, this is exactly what I need to be taking in the right amounts. 2 capsules a day, literally doctor approved, at least for me. Trusted products. I have full faith and trust in all of Andrew Lessman's products. This product is easy to take, has absolutely no fishy taste, and my doctor recommended taking some type of fish oil to improve my health. I chose an Andrew Lessman product because I know it is the highest quality and I can totally trust it, and that's Gary in Washington. I could keep going because there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of rave reviews on this product, and that has to be gratifying because I know how much work you put into making these products. It's nice to know people are really thrilled and take the time to leave those nice reviews on hsn.com.
Well, that's, for me, that's my therapy, is I read the reviews. As hard as we all work, and everyone at my company works so hard to make these products as perfect as they are, the reviews are the proof that this hard work actually is appreciated, is enjoyed, and that's something that's really important to us. Just as when we have, I'll be writing a blog post about our chocolate we ship during the summer, and we've appreciated how everybody has responded to that.
Wonderful.
And, and by the way, I meant to say that for the next several hours, all of the products that I make are on the birthday pricing.
Great.
We brought the birthday pricing back for a few hours.
Excellent.
So everything, not just the Essential 1 and Omega-3, but everything will be at birthday
Beautiful.
pricing for a few more
We're
hours.
going to show everybody how to find your store on hsn.com. There it is. So log on, stock up now. Andrew, thanks for taking the time to call us. Couldn't do a customer celebration without having you here, so thank you for calling. We'll look forward to chatting and seeing you soon. All right,
Okay,
take care.
thanks, Kelly.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you too.
All right, guys, and you can check out all of Andrew's products on hsn.com. Continue to order Omega-3. We are busy, so we're thrilled you're calling. And, of course, don't forget about Essential 1. I know more than 1,000 of you said yes to this. I would jump in.